Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hey, what up, everybody? I am so happy it's Friday. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. I'm just going to tell you off the bat, whoever's into meditation, that stuff works, man. I think it's like with everything that's going on in my life, all the changes, all the transitions and all that stuff, it's really helping me to center myself and level myself out. I do it in the beginning of the day, so I start my day off with it mostly as much as I can. And it puts me in the right space to deal with anything that comes along my way throughout the day. So, like, I know some people don't have the patience for it. You can learn it, but I'm really into the meditation right now. It's saving me with a lot of stuff and triggers and stuff, recognizing my triggers and trying to chill it out. Proponent of meditation. But anyway, let's talk about wine. Recently, you guys have been seeing me go to grocery outlet a lot for these wine stills of the week. It's just because there's been some really good choices over there. There's been some really good deals. I check out all these other places, but like sometimes the deal's just better over there. But today I'm pulling this one from another space that I've gone to before, but it's been a while. So anyway, let's get into the wine. Today we're talking about Bordeaux. One thing I remember about Bordeaux when I was first getting into the industry was that there was no cheap Bordeaux. That's what they used to tell me all the time. Like, yeah, you're gonna spend money on Bordeaux. I don't care what it is. I don't care like if it's the lowest common label in Bordeaux. It's still gonna be high price and stuff. But a lot of winemakers has flipped that on its head and have changed that idea of expensive Bordeaux in the last 20 years. And so now these places who normally would not, be selling Bordeaux for a reasonable price are now doing it. So this one is definitely a steal in my opinion, just for the fact that it's Bordeaux and it's under $20, and hopefully it does what it needs to do for me to give it a good score and really recommend this for you. So anyway, let's get into it. Today we're in Medoc. We're at Chateau. I don't know what's going on with my pronunciation. 2019 Chateau de Bretins. It is a Medoc area. Hope you guys can see that label. Pretty traditional with the label. Always like a video, or always like a kind of a capture of like the vineyards and house and all that stuff. This is considered a traditional house. Out of this area, they do their wines traditionally. This one is Merlot heavy, Cabernet Sauvignon, and then Cabernet Franc coming in as the last swinger up to the bat. So anyway, let's get into this on the nose. So I get plum, purple plum, blackberries with seeds in them. Has like a bitterness to the berry going on there. Black currant, coffee grounds, sun-kissed bark, like hot bark in a forest at the height of the day. There's a secondary of violets here too, so there is something floral, but it's very understated. It's definitely some dark fruit, mostly dark fruit here. There's also like a little bit of a leather thing going on here too. All right, let's taste it and see if everything translates to the palate. Great grip. Acid is medium, almost medium minus, kind of between the two. Tannin is, this thing got some grip. Tannin is medium plus to high. I think it's because this is young, 2000. But you can still get to the fruit. Great attack initially with that kind of plum thing that I was talking about. It gets more into the berry notes as it gets into the mid palate. Some tertiary notes here, even though this is not a older wine. There is some tertiary things going on in the third quarter to the finish here. Has this like kind of tart tart plum skin thing on the finish, along with some coffee grounds. I would say like coffee grounds that are bitter coffee grounds. So there's a bitterness here. I think this really go good with like a juicy kind of a flank steak. Would go really well with this. I think this even could rock out with like a filet mignon, to be honest with you. This is a medium plus bodied wine. Mouthfeel, other than the building tannins that are here that are high. This wine has the potential to lay down for another 10 years and be singing at the end of the 10 years. It's really good though. I mean, it may be too tight for some people to get to the fruit, but I like this kind of stuff. It makes me put more work into this to try to understand it and be able to give you guys the information. So yeah, I'm digging it. And I'm scoring this wine. Wine Still of the Week will be right back. Books, and more books. I'm a publisher and writer, and if you love books as much as I do, go check out my website, grapesandsand.com. I love to share books, and I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers. Now back to the show. I'm going to score it at 88. Oh, God. I'm so sorry for that. At 88 plus. Because it is a really, really good wine. There's like also like a kind of a green herbal thing going on in the finish that I'm catching now to is lasting. Good wine. Oh, and there's also like this black tea component I'm catching on. Like this is stringent, so it's like this kind of black tea thing. The finish is quite long too. It's still going. It's persistent. Yeah, go grab a bottle of this. The still here is I got this from Trader Joe's. I got this for $10.99. So definitely a still here. And it's also one that you may want to, like I would say, buy a couple bottles. Buy one to drink and try it out first, and then keep the other one and save it, let it age, and see what happens with it. I think it's going to do really well in the future. I definitely feel that way. Other than that, let me get a little sip while I'm talking to you guys. So, Grapes and Sand Publishing, my publishing company, I'm diving somewhat into audio. And so I will have some projects coming your way very soon. And I hope you guys are excited as I am. I can't wait to share it. I mean, I feel like the world is going towards audio. People are driving a lot more. People are commuting, and people like to listen to audiobooks and podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm shifting a little bit into that space to see what happens. I'm excited. I have something hopefully will be dropping very soon that I think you guys can get into. And on this side, I gotta be honest with you, it's gonna be different because, yeah, there will definitely be some free content, but there's gonna also be like a paywall behind some of the higher. The more I give you an audio, the more there's gonna be like a little bit more of a paywall to get to it. So I just want to give you a heads up ahead of time because I mean. That's what we're moving to. You know, this takes out of my time. I got a son now, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, balancing this life with, you know, raising him up. And, you know, for me, there has to be a cost to that. So if I'm going to be paying the cost of pulling my time away from my kids sometimes, I'm going to have to turn it into numbers in other ways so that I can still support the family. So anyway, that's how I feel about it. I know I probably gave you way too much information, which I do here a lot, because I feel like whoever's watching this, we're close, and I've been telling you something about my life for years, so, you know, just want to be really transparent and honest. So, question of the day, do you like audiobooks? Just let me know, and if you do you have a favorite? Because maybe I'll check it out. Guys, until next time, cheers. Enjoy your weekend.